The endangered puffin, one of Britain's most iconic seabirds, is at the centre of a battle over the UK's post-Brexit freedoms. Campaigners have insisted that Sir Keir Starmer's government stands firm against the European Union's demands to lift a post-Brexit ban on sand eel fishing. Fishermen in Denmark are supporting a challenge by the EU to the UK ban, claiming they have lost half of their fishing grounds because of the new restrictions. Kirsten Carter, head of UK marine policy at the RSPB, said, "Sand eels might only be a small fish, but their importance as a food source for puffins, kittiwakes, and marine mammals like seals and whales is huge." Seabirds are in serious trouble, with 62% of species in the UK declining, many of which are of global significance. While factors such as climate change and bird flu have also put massive pressure on populations, the link between these declines and the availability of sand eels is clear. Securing the food that puffins and many other internationally important species rely on is the single greatest measure that can build resilience and support their recovery. The RSPB has joined many other conservation organisations in calling for the EU to withdraw its challenge to these closures. The UK government must stand firm, as any compromise will mean less food for our already struggling seabirds and less resilience in our seas. The European Union has written to the UK government on behalf of Danish commercial fishing organisations, claiming the sand eel ban is in breach of international trade agreements put in place following Brexit. Esben Sverdrup Jensen, president of the European Association of Fish Producers Organisations, previously said the impact of the ban was hitting fishermen hard. John Fletcher, deputy director for the Conservative Environment Network, said the last Conservative government deserves huge credit for harnessing our Brexit freedoms and banning sand eel fishing in the North Sea. This is good for sea life and good for precious British birds like puffins, and it builds on an impressive record of global ocean conservation. By challenging this conservation measure, the EU is failing to respect the UK's sovereignty. If the new Labour government is true to its word on restoring nature for the public, it must not hesitate to stand up to the EU and protect our native wildlife. Meanwhile, there is hope that puffins are making a comeback on their most important stronghold of St Kilda after being decimated by avian flu. The archipelago, 41 miles west of the main Outer Hebrides, is home to 1 million seabirds and the largest puffin colony in Britain. Charles Clover, co-founder of the Blue Marine Foundation, said, in March, the UK banned fishing for sand eels in all Scottish waters and the English North Sea. Now, in summer, Britain's largest breeding colony of cute and comical puffins on St Kilda already seems to be doing well after being devastated by avian flu. Could the two events by any chance be related? The owner of the islands, the National Trust for Scotland, says early puffling counts are good. The puffin parents are clearly finding plenty of sand eels under the steep cliffs to feed their balls of fluff,